Hey, what's up everyone, Sangtuary here, and we are back for another game of Dune Imperium, and this is a tournament game, the third and final qualifier for myself. And yeah, before spoiling the result, if you haven't seen game number 1 and 2, strongly encourage for you to just get out of here and go check those ones first, because they are both worth a good watch. But yeah, now I'm gonna spoil them, so after 2 wins, we are sitting at 10 points. So at worst, if we end up 4th here, that would be 11 points, because the points that we earn obviously are 5 for first place, 3 for second place, 2 for third place, and 1 for fourth place. So worst case, I'm on 11, which should be enough to see me through anyways, but I won't take this game less seriously. I'd be happy to just fight for first. Obviously, I'm here to win my games, and all of them ideally. So yeah, let's jump straight into it and have a quick look what we're given there. So we have Ryogo, who plays Yuna, Do Not Redeem, who decided to jump on Baron there. Duncracer probably takes Dacia, right? And I'm left with a bit of a choice there. Kit, interesting. The rest, yeah, agent manipulation could also be okay. What do we have there? For me, it's between Paul and Ilessa. Then there's nothing here that I absolutely want to try and snatch with Ariana. Guess it's just gonna be Ilessa. Good luck, have fun to all 3 of them. I'll have a quick look what... Oh, that hand is terrible. So... Do I set the city aside, or do I want Solari for any other reason? I think I set experimentation aside. To try and play both of them and get enough spies to go on Spire next round, probably. Oh, I'm still big there, never mind. There we go. So let me have a quick look at what the results of our opponents are so far in the tournament. So we said Duncracer, Do Not Redeem, and Ryogo. Let's have a quick look. So Do Not Redeem played 1 game so far, won it. Really nice. Duncracer played 2 games and has a score of 4 points. So that is probably either 2 third places or 1 second and 1 fourth. Let me have a quick look then what Duncracer did so far. He played, yeah, a 2nd place and a 4th place. So that means he is on 4 points right now. And Ryogo played 2 games as well, and he scored 3 points so far. So that would probably be a 4th place and a 3rd place. Indeed. So on 4 points, Duncracer, if he wins that game, might be enough to see him through with 9. Although the last tournament's cutoff was 10 points, so I'm not 100% sure 9 will be enough, but I mean, there's a bit of variance, a bit less players this tournament around as well, so it might just see him through. Duplicated, obviously, or aka Do Not Redeem, he might have a bit of a better shot at it, because 1 win in 1 game is pretty good, and with us 2 games, 2 wins does look pretty nice so far. So this gives me 3 spies, and I just need 1 more spice from the conflict, which I hope I get by sending out 2 troops. But we'll see. It also puts me in a nice position for the dissecting kit, to be honest, because I'm already halfway through to that first genetic marker. which we would like as well to get before even considering unnatural reflexes. But if by then it's still there, I would be very happy to get that. Hardy warriors. Okay, well, I hope Baron does something else. Tech negotiation, secrets, or whatever. But don't price me out my 2 troops here. I need Conspire access. Otherwise, that's gonna be a bit of a bad start for me, definitely. Only sends out 3 troops though. That's not good for me, because it could entice anyone else to try and get that combat. Or at least try and get it. Carthag, that's not good news. Does he hold back the troops though? Okay, huge. Huge. Well, if I get 2 spies out of it, I'm gonna be pretty happy about that too. Let's see. Dissecting kit is gone here. And I guess I'd take a liaison, increasing persuasion. Planning to probably try and trash those daggers anyways. Recon ideally too. A nuke going there. That probably means a 5. Yeah, she's revealing a 5. Yeah, it's not the worst nuke in the world, but it's probably not what she was hoping to get here, obviously. Yeah, Penny Sister. And I would also take Freight of Fate, to be honest. Not too bad, those reveal actions, especially early in the game, when you don't have a Swordmaster. This kind of feels like a third action when you reveal it. Basically smuggling minus to 1 Solari, but it's it is valuable. Okay, goes for a liaison instead. There's a 3 persuasion. Surely Baron takes that, no? No, he nukes on a 3, finds in the shadows. That's pretty fortunate. My persuasion next round is gonna be complete ass anyways, so not gonna be able to hope for anything crazy there. Unless I pivot to a selective, but don't really want to do that. I mean, there's no questions here in the shadows 100% of the time, no? Yeah. Has to be. Appropriate to huge. But yeah, revealing 3. Taking the Fedaykin Death Commando. I get 2 spies for my troubles, which is good. The sad thing though is I'm not getting almost this round, so hopefully this has no Solari attached to it, so that's good. Well, I'm just gonna send out a... Where is the shuttle fleet though? But no, I think I go... I think I just go Conspire. So I'll set aside Seek Allies and play probably both Diplo and Seek Allies. That's an enticing combat though. Surely Baron Hardys for that. Does not have the ring, nor any faction, so... Oh, goes for the Solari? Actually not so bad for me, because I play before her next round. And setting aside Seek Allies, as long as I play it means I get 1 Solari from that. That puts me on 3, Deploy to Conspire puts me on 8. And that's it, so... I guess I could still start with Conspire. Just in case this intrigue is a windfall. But then again, nobody can go Conspire. So maybe I should just play my first faction. Especially if False Space or Still Suits remains open, one of them has to. Then again, we know Baron can't go faction after that anyways. We know Tessia cannot go faction. And Yuna has 1 faction as well. So basically, only one of them can be taken, and there it goes. So I think it's still Conspire first. To see what the intrigue is, to bulk up my garrison a bit. Private army. Not too bad. I guess Seek Allies would go Still Suits. Send out 1 troop. 4 strength should give me 3rd place at least. That would be enough spice to power a private army. Was Carthag. Also has both daggers though. Lessia also has 2 daggers. So that's 6 plus an intrigue. If Yuna jumps into combat as well, I'm not gonna fight for that, I think. Although has no intrigue, so we could just send out 1 troop, win it with 2 daggers, because she only has 1 dagger in hand. Zero intrigue there. Might still be worth it. Full space could also be a thing for me. Sends out 2 troops. Yeah, okay, full space it is. I don't want to fight for a spice there. Always a bit of a bummer to reveal both daggers for nothing, but it is what it is. Let's see if there's any combat on Tessia and consequently on Baron. If Tessia has one, we would get some more information on those. I'd be happy to see that happening. Getting those intrigues out would just be great. Recruitment mission, how much was he sitting on? On a 3, so that's 4. Can go for Raven Mother or Basha. Probably Raven Mother, right? Top of the deck, not too bad. Some access. Why not? Long reach. An expensive row for sure. Be persuasion. I don't think I should take a liaison. I'm just a bit scared not to have any green in my next hand, but 2 daggers, dissecting kit, liaison, ring, worst case full space as well. I think we're good, right? Would be good to have strong persuasion though. That would be a 4th card with 2 persuasion. Okay, let's do it for that reason, why not? I do need to trash those daggers and recon. Like having that in my deck, obviously. Another VP here. Nobody has water, that's crazy. A bit of a sad hand here, definitely. Bit of a sad hand. I mean, does not really matter, I think. Experimentation, I'm not sure I can afford sending it out. Maybe. No, I want to go Arakin probably with my second agent. Yeah, let's just put the liaison aside. Or maybe I go Swordmaster first and then Arakin, or can I afford going Arakin first? A bit scared there's a windfall there. It's a low probability. There's nothing she can do to trigger any other Solari payoff. It would literally just be windfall because she does not have any snooker token down neither, so she doesn't get a Solari bonus here. Yeah, I think it's just windfall. Oh, that's the shuttle fleet gone. Nice. I think I go Arakin first, yeah. Let's risk it. Would be a way to also keep the 7 maybe for Lady Jessica, early reveal. Okay. I guess I'll try. Worst case, getting 2 water wouldn't be so bad, even for 3 troops, because that's a great flat. For 6 pies next round. But yeah, Swordmaster early reveal would be the plan for Lady Jessica, if she's still there by that time. Council, we know what that is. She has it. I think she has it. I might let that be though. Because the rest here, appropriate, long reach, I'd be pretty happy with it too. I don't really want a nuke here. Because it could also just land on something better for her, like a TM in the end is probably better. Maybe not, but then worst is it might mean nothing for me then in terms of good cards, because I would have spent my nuke on denying, then everyone reveals before me, and then I'm left with whatever. So I don't really want to do that. But I'll fight for this though. I'll fight for this. Where I want to go is Swordmaster. If Jessica's gone, I would experiment to get the spice. Oh, there we go. Okay. Some good stuff still. Ah, that's not so good news for me, but okay, now there's not so much expensive stuff, so I could always go Carthag with my last agent. Spending 2 liaisons on my moves, that kind of does not sit right, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's send out the right one to still earn a little Solari. I'll still end on 5 persuasion though. I need Carthag, otherwise I'm kind of forced into early revealing. Don't like the 2 troops deployment there. Takes. Okay. Confident on getting the first genetic marker before that. 5 persuasion. What will be Yuna's choice? I'm the last one left with a nuke. Power play it is. Yeah, I have to go Carthag, defend that. Otherwise, withdrawal and guild bankers might have been the consideration for me early now. Let's just do that. Quid pro. I mean, I have Dipro and full space. We could set something up, potentially. I'm a bit scared. I think I'll just go with all in, try to secure it, because this could be an ambush. An ambush would tie me and he would do it, pretty sure. So I'd rather secure the fight, get that passive spice as well would be great for Quid pro, private army. I am spice hungry. Although getting 2 water for that is also not too bad though. He had the 7. I think I take Esmar here. I like Esmar a lot. And I might challenge this alliance. So there we go. Polari conflict. Okay, I'm gonna set... experimentation's a bit risky. Not necessarily. I might get there first. Yuna probably has Diplo. It has no yellows, I think. She might not go full space first here. My bet is I do get shipping, and that's what I'm gonna bet on, and do that quid pro afterwards when playing full space Diplo. Let's go. Okay, unless there's a hidden intrigue, I should get shipping then. I'll play full space, because if I see Kit, I want to see it now. Because I'm not gonna get to the end, to the... I could get there if Fervor is there for me. Yeah, anyways, I play full space first. That's pretty much set. Kit is here. Ah, but I'll only reveal 2 persuasion, right? Diplo and experimentation will be played. So yeah, I've got to play Kit, probably with experimentation. Trash it. No way it has bribery. Ah, that's a pain. And I sure hope I still get smuggling, maybe. And I can go up and maybe ship next round. Grab that spice, that could be a thing. Just for a point down the line. Even I get passive spice here, it should be pretty easy to achieve the trash at some point when I get all my friendships. Changes her mind? Ah, not about the shipping, right? Great flat. Definitely gonna happen. That was clear. Alright, yeah, let's smuggle up. Get that one spice. I'm tempted in trying to go for Menta afterwards though. Only Baron can go there? Yeah, the difference is one specimen basically, right? If I lose, because if I can trash that dagger with Kit, that would be great. Okay, I'll decline and hope we get that. I think I go down here. There's nothing good to trash here. Where's my other dagger? In the deck. Yeah, okay, of course. Then give me an intrigue. Bypass is huge. I'll take that. I'll take it right now. Because that allows me actually to reveal Kit, right? Reveal, reclaim, get the Solari. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just go. I'll race down the track here. And then ideally we go still suits, but secrets is fine too. To get that quid pro going for 2 bumps, which is huge. Get that friendship. Okay, well I hope secrets remains open, otherwise it's actually okay, because we get that spice at the end of this round. Yeah, so that's where okay. I could then still go selective, worst case if secrets is gone. Selective and Kit then reveals for a beetle, reclaim for a beetle, get the 2 spice and quid pro then that way. As long as nobody gets there first, but could be a hidden intrigue that screws me on... No, Tessia doesn't have any specimens, so it shouldn't. Yuna, we neither. Yeah, I think we should get there. We should get there. Bindud and weighted. That's pretty rare to see. And I think we just secrets. Selective here. Not much of a value. Dagger. Reshuffling that. Not the worst though. It's not the worst. Maybe I do selective, but then I'm really dependent on getting this at the end of the round. And let's say someone picks something up and we see a stitched or something, I'd be very tempted. I think it is just secrets. Urgent mission. I'm loving it. And I go shipping next round, right? So it could be a double shipping. So happy with this secret. That's crazy. Reveals a 6. Gets that power play going. Does reshuffle that power play, so... Yeah, strong faction access on Tessia. Banker's sister. Means she has access to everything except Fremen, but Fremen is now sorted. The Snooper token gone. So yeah. Pretty good. What does Baron do? What was this Bindu about? This delay. Said to go hardy. Does want to win that fight, I assume. That's more like the one. Decided not to go Highlander, so I guess he's got maybe something, at least on reveal, to overtake Tessia. The Pixelary there. So we quit pro. think I take Jamis. That's an infiltrate that I'd like to have. Maybe some more trashing power. Revealing this for Baron. Well, thank God he can't get it, because that and In the Shadows is basically a free alliance on reveal for him. Even so, within the Shadows by itself, he's probably gonna get that alliance, right? Where does he sit? Yeah, he's sitting pretty far, so that and natural reflexes might not get activated the first time he sees it. I hope to see experimentations now. Oh, just one though. Just one, but at least we got that shipping access. I might set the dagger aside for either Menta or High Council after this move. We probably get there pretty easily, so I think we can afford going for the bump. I might want to challenge this if I take the spy set, which I do. The solar is good though. The solar is good for High Council there, so might do that first anyways. Let's just take it with Emperor. Let's not challenge that alliance, at least not too early. Let's see. So then, yeah, playing dagger, playing jammies on still suits, trashing the dagger, infiltrating. It's beautiful. I'm loving it. Let's see if that dagger can go Menta. It would be great if I can pull another yellow. Run it back on shipping, set up there, and just need one reclaim, a recall at some point. Would be pretty smooth. I'm already sitting on 7 VPs, but yeah, 1 combat, 1 alliance, and the rest are the friendships. So it does look scary, but it's not that terrible for them, because typically Baron has the same kind of extra VPs as me, 1 combat, 1 alliance. He's just missing a bit on the friendship side, but he's got half his friendships everywhere. Just a bit behind there, but that's a matter of couple of actions as well. Both Tessia and Yuna have 1 friendship, 2 friendships though. Goes Haga Basin for some more spice dominance there. He lays the Swordmaster as well. I thought it might be a Menta before Swordmaster, because he could afford that. So on the Menta, what would I be happy to see? Fervor is a yellow to go shipping. It's not the best one. I'd love to reveal that for the specimens, because that helps me get to the end of it, but it's okay. So let's count this as happy to see. 1, Port space, yes. ESMA, yes. A kit, I guess the earlier I see it, the better as well. So that would be 4. Ring, 5. Diplo, okay, 6. Experimentation, yes, 7. 7 out of 11. So I guess it does justify a Menta over High Council. High Council is just safe as well. I could go Gurney after that. But it's really about urgent mission. I just would love to be able to run it back on shipping, so let's take that gamble. Now I'm 1 Solaris short to go High Council. Oh boy. Well, that bloody dagger here. Tech negotiations gone. I could go... Could go Dreadnought. Ready and Holo. Not so sure about the Holo though. Yeah, that dagger sucks, but yeah, whatever. I'd probably just go Carthag now with Liaison, spend my persuasion. I was in a position where I could have gone Gurney if I went High Council. Now I'm gonna reveal a 2 persuasion basically. This kind of swing. Does not open up shipping there, interestingly. Yeah, let's just go Carthag here. Expedite. That would have been great if I was able to set up again on shipping by drawing some yellow first, but it is what it is. I'll send out 1 troop. Because we will most likely go Jamis, Steel Suits. Okay, Gurney would have been gone anyways. At disposal facility. Not help, but think it might be a bit too late for disposal, round 5. But then again, every single trash counts, but now 9 cards in deck. Might still be able to compound into a better reshuffle for round 7 though. Yeah, and then still got 2 trashes out right now, right? By buying disposal and trashing end of the round. It's not too bad, not too bad. Do I get 2 spies then out of this 1 lonely troop, or is Baron sending? I'm gonna bring my nuke into round 7, it seems. He sends 1 troop out. Where's Dreadnought? And buys Holo Projector, my bet. Does not buy any techs, okay. has a dagger. Is it in hand? Probably not. Otherwise, I think she would have bought that artillery just for now. My bet is this will be enough to win it. But let's see. Fix the voice. She didn't have a sword, indeed. Huge. Alright, let's go. That's it, yeah. Ah, that will put me over, though, in terms of intrigues. Goes war chest. So now, if I play private army, it's basically like paying one spice to get another intrigue, right? And denying one intrigue and one spice from Baron. Sounds like a fair deal to me. Might have more, but my assumption is given he played war chest, where he needed to pay resources, does not have an ambush, does not have a master tactician, or anything that cheap to play, had to play war chest. Okay, well, this was definitely worth the spice. The corner of the market, if nothing else. But that hand sucks. That hand properly sucks. All my good stuff is here. Can't believe it. Full space, Esma, Diplo, all of that I needed. I mean, not all of that. Either of that I needed. Just one of them was one of them was enough. What do I set aside here? I want to play anything of that. I think I need to go Arakin here. Kind of sucks, but I'll put the experimentation aside. Yeah, Arakin, hope that selective remains open, but it might even be gone by the time my first turn comes, though. But corner the market. That would be beautiful. Go selective snatches the alliance. The very first thing that happened was selective, so I was never gonna get that. Makes me a bit less mad about my hand, but still, some draw here would have been appreciated. Tech negotiation within the shadows, so kinda gave up on this alliance, it feels. Invasion ships. Nobody going shipping is wild, though. No way. I guess I'll have to go with fervor now. Ah, this is terrible. Nah, but I don't want to do that. But he gets that friendship now. Yeah, that was terrible planning for me. Setting aside that experimentation was a bad idea. Because now I can get shipping twice, actually. Yeah, then actually it's fine to send a spiritual fervor if anyways I'm gonna send experimentation as well. But then again, it kind of drives me crazy over that. It is what it is. We'll just do it. I would also have expedite, so we ship down, up, expedite up again, ship down again, friendship once. I don't need that much, to be honest. In terms of, at least in terms of basic influence, because this will be covered pretty much by Esma. I'm not too worried by that. Could also consider a Highliner next round though. So for that, a couple of more troops in the garrison wouldn't hurt. Everyone is pretty ready for that though. Very close in terms of having the spice. But it's also going to be about having the access to Highliner. I did set aside experimentation, but I don't like having to do that already now. The shipping recall, because then I would still have 2 agents left and only liaison to play. So I kind of have to go Arakin first. So goodbye that spice. Yeah, it was still a bad play to put experimentation on the side there. Yeah, I'm gonna need Arakin here. And if not, I guess I would need to ship up, down, take Holo to Holo away convincing. Something else to play. It does become less likely that I reach that end beat though. Hit revealed once is here. Playing experimentation now is that. I guess if I can get research station next round, getting a water from the combat, that could help. Ah, Arakin is gone. Good news. I don't want to go for that Holo. Maybe I just go Carthage, expedite. Take the spice. Hope for a draw. Yeah, Highlander. Maybe I keep urgent mission. And because the double shipping might not do that much for me. Maybe urgent mission's just better for me next round. Potentially. That's quite some power there. So do I play experimentation first? To get training drones? Would allow me to get some more troops ready. So if I smuggle up, thing is I would need either Carthage or Siege to remain open. Ideally Siege though. So that once I expedite, I get a water from here, I get a water from there. Yeah, I'm not fully confident. I think I'd just go Carthage. Goodbye the extra spice, hopefully. I might miss it though. I might miss it because I will need to trash spice out. And that's 3 spice. So yeah, let's go Haga first actually. Change of plan. I'll wait on all of that. Now that I'm with 0 water and Yuna has 2 water from that Highliner, I think research station plan is anyways a bit dead, so don't really need that water. I'd rather go Carthage here, hopefully. Or I could go High Council, but that would require me to expedite down for Solari. Not a huge fan. What's my next hand looking in terms of persuasion? So this gives me a draw, this gives me a draw. And Diplo is probably also a play for me. So those three I would play. Get one draw here, two draws. Yeah, Spice Flow is not looking so likely. How many are there in the game already? None. No Spice Flow so far. Just one high council. That will be a first Spice Flow though. He fed me a Solari right now. Okay, well, I guess I go high council. And I keep the expedite to also deploy that all at once in the fight next round. On a highliner, that would be 8. Trashing Spice, that is 9. Winning a fight. Hopefully it's a 2VP fight, then it's 10-11. Yeah, let's just go high council. That one Solari there, gifted by Baron, was clutch. That's Guildbanker, so that comes handy for the Spice Flow, because she was only on 8. And withdraws for, I would say, protection, but she might challenge Emperor. Although Yuna winning this is obviously in a position to protect it a bit further. Yeah, she protects. She's sound move to make. I don't think I buy anything here. Oh, she had the sister as well, actually, so yeah, no. She's actually not too far from a second Spice Flow there on a 10 then. He takes a persuasion here. Both of them revealing 0 cards, which is pretty funny to see. Unnatural reflexes, is it now active for him? Still not. Yeah, that was not a great pick. Definitely regretting that. I pick nothing. Landing rights could be a thing, but I'd rather not. I think we just go for a Familiata mix and see on a 5. So if I go selective, so selective costs me 2 spice. Expedite costs me 1 spice. So I'm down to 6 spice. But I take back 2 spice here. So I'm back up to 8 spice. Eyeliner, and I'm missing 1 to trash spice that. So I do think Lisan Al Gaib is actually what I want here. It's not great in terms of persuasion, but would allow me to... Ah, but yeah, okay, well, Esma also cost me a spice to play, I guess, so it's maybe not the greatest move I've ever made. But I have... Ah, never mind, I might not have it anymore, because Yuna controls probably... Might control Solari for her own benefit, which I hope, so that if someone comes here, it does give me the missing spice. Never mind. It does not. Grand vision. That's not what I want to see here. Okay, well, I'm gonna focus Spice Flow then. I'm gonna focus Spice Flow. What am I gonna play second? Probably Esma. Not even sure I want to win that fight, to be honest. What is it doing for me? Defending this, but if I play Esma, that's a bump. Yeah. Maybe I can challenge an alliance. Maybe I can. So Spice Flow would be 8. This, if we get there, would be 9. Yeah, he goes for the research station afterwards, I think. The idea. Or wants to go, but I kind of hope Yuna goes there. Selective. I could actually... Yeah, I'll trash it right away, I think. Because I'd rather have Jamis than Lisan here. Because Jamis is 2 swords on reveal unconditional. Lisan is not. And Jamis infiltrates Fremen, so that might be a way to steal this alliance. This bump. I mean, if I ever get to play Jamis, which I'm not sure, but yeah, selective with false place I think is the first move. Let's see if we can try to reach Iceberg Flow. It's literally like I took her for the spice and now I'm getting rid of her. That's disgusting. Disgusting behavior, if you ask me. Outrageous. I could have gone shipping as well, actually, but selective is much more valuable here. It does put me on 9. Esma will draw me at least 1 more card. I hope 2 if I can go Arakin. If not, I guess I'll go Karthag with him. Kit brings me here. 2 specimens or playing brings me there. Infiltrates research is not close to a trash, so he cannot trash that in the shadows to come and threaten this directly. But if he had selective access though, he could have stolen the alliance right there, right then, with a beautiful combo. I play experimentation and kit together actually, then I could get here this round. But that's obviously a lot of persuasion spent on that, so I cannot really afford doing that. But let's say I trash Spice Hat is 8, Spice Net Flow is 9. This is 10. And this is 11. And I have recall an agent, so maybe I can make all of that work. Shipping still open. Still not interesting. Yeah, I think it's Arakin, but I think it's Esma to Arakin first. What kind of persuasion I have? Ah, it's not too bad here. Let's do a double draw. Because obviously with recall an agent we have a lot of agent moves we would want to do. So the more persuasion the better. Okay, that's great. Now we expedite. Recall. Or voice. Take the Fremen alliance. If only. Take the Fremen friendship. And deploy. Do I deploy? License flow is 9. Crashing is 10, and getting this is 11. Yeah, I think we deploy. I think it's the end of the game, yeah. As long as nobody steals this, but they would need a demand respect on top. Because I kind of plan on going selective, back selective with Diplo, smash Esma, get the spice, and this should give me at least 1 specimen, right, for the reclaim. Kit gives me the other beetle, so that's 9, spice for 10, trashing spice at 11. One of the market won't be active, but it is what it is. I could also just reclaim, or I could do the thing we were talking about before now actually on Carthage. I keep the spice must flow, and I don't even need to rely on drawing any of my specimens. That's just giving it to me right away. It does give me too many intrigues though. One from here, one from Carthage. I don't want to play urgent mission at the end of an agent turn. I want to play it before playing an agent so that I can go back to the spot, or at least not free up a valuable spot for my opponents, which it is, right? Arakeen, Selective, Carthage, they're all pretty important. Okay, Carthage is gone anyways, so... And actually it doesn't work because... No, of course it doesn't work, because experimentation means I use a cube to gain another cube, so yeah, no, not working, never mind. I'm looking at secrets though. Seeing him on 4 intrigues, that would be 1 intrigue, 2, 3 intrigues for me, that would be beautiful. Okay, I'm not looking at secrets anymore. How quick it goes. What I could do as well actually is just ring to shipping, reclaim, experiment to shipping, take the Solari. No, I'm 1 Solari short for doing that. Never mind. Ah, but I wouldn't... Wait, as long as I reveal kit, I only need 1. I don't need another specimen. I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, I think it's just shipping. No tax, just shipping. I mean, selective gives me an intrigue though. 1 more intrigue. Or actually, secrets gives me 2 more intrigues. And then I can still play experimentation by reclaiming. Puts me here. And revealing kit puts me there. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing everything so complicated. Let's just go secrets. Charisma, Counselor's Dispensation, extra spice, tiebreaker. We don't mind. Charisma would be great to reach 2 spiceless flows here to activate corner the market, but it's not happening. It was the first intrigue I got, right? Before, so if I went selective, would we have? We're on 12, 14, 15, 17, no. Would be very close though. With the best possible draw, we would be on 17. Baron's gonna steal this. Nine VPs. Experiment. Ship up, down, get spice, and that's it. That would put me on 12 spice, minus 3 to trash by sat. Gonna be 9 spice. Double crosses Yuna, which I don't mind. If it gives me an extra intrigue here, would be huge. I appreciate that. She has a couple of swords in her deck, no, I think. If I remember correctly. But Fedaikin Death Commando, I think she took very early in the game. Yeah, there we go. Yezo does not have it though. One sword. One sword we die, but I might get an intrigue to resolve that. Hopefully. Everyone revealed, so there's no point in even thinking about what we uncover. We just ship. Advance, see the intrigue. Water of life. I know it wouldn't work anyways. Economic positioning? Can't get the Solari for that though. Because reclaiming now is 6 Solari. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. It's a fun one though. And the lucky liaison to see us through, hopefully. On a 9 spice tiebreaker as well, plus 3 here normally, so that should be 12 spice. Nobody's messing with that, and by nobody I mean Desha. So she's the one that could overtake us. Plans within plans would not work. One of the market would work for 2 points. Ah, oops, never mind. I do have it. She would need 2 VPs though. There's nowhere there. No machine culture. I don't think she can have 2 VPs. Ah, and she's gonna lose an alliance, so it's more Baron actually. She blackmails. Can she get further down? No. So Baron, can he get something here? I don't think he can have enough VPs to take us down a spot there. I mean, I could play that, but it does not really matter here. Unless there's a demand respect. In which case, actually, he takes us down, and I kind of would have wished I would have played that, but no impact in the end. There we go, 11 VPs, huge, that's the 3rd win in 3 qualifiers. That's beautiful, I'm loving it. 3 first for Sangtuary, exactly, I appreciate that. Do not redeem, indeed. 1 combat for 1 VP, the Spacing Guild Alliance that we targeted quite early, Spice Must Flow, end of T-Lax track, and Trashing Spice that puts us on 11, round 7. And indeed, that's 3 first places in 3 qualifiers. So, yeah, thanks a lot everyone for joining in. With 3 wins, I'm going to be qualified. Now the question is in which position exactly we will be. But that's fine. Anyways, we have to win both remaining games, the semi-final and the final, to make it count. Because right now, it's going to come in the money time. Basically, the most important games are the ones that we will see in front of us. So yeah, stay tuned. They will probably come out in the next, I don't know, a week or 10 days. Depends a bit. I mean, basically the qualifiers end today on Sunday. Then I will need a day just to finalize the standings, to communicate about the semifinals, and then everyone will have a bit of time to also schedule their games. And yeah, now it's gonna be about yeah, trying to make those happen. And yeah, I appreciate all of your support. If you're still around and enjoy what I'm doing, please hit that like and subscribe. And yeah, hope to see you very soon again. Have a good one. Bye bye.